Hello and welcome back to the Spider's Web. It's a chat, a brew and a big black dog time. I have the chat, here is the brew, and as for the big black dog, he's in the other room having a drink, as you might be able to hear. So, what do we have in line for today? Well, progress on the internet situation. I had an engineer come out this morning to check everything was okay in the flat with all the equipment I've got and the line from here, and everything seems to be fine. So that being said, what's happening now is I know now that all the equipment I have here and the signal coming in is okay, so it's not my end. So what I've done is I've contacted my internet service provider and I've ordered the next speed up for the internet for uploading. It's going to cost me another £5-6, something like that per month, but plus another £30 to get the connection sorted out. Hey, if it means that I can upload a video a lot quicker than I am doing now, and hopefully a lot more stable, that's all that matters to me. Apparently this one that I've gone on to is 10 times faster upload than the one I have now. It's with the same company, but it's just using fibre optic cables instead of copper. So how it works, I've not a clue. It's all mumbo jumbo to me, but hopefully. Wait, over here. Hopefully it does a better job than what I've got. Come on, say hello. Come on, say hello. Here he is. It's not a chatterbrew and a big black dog without the big black dog, is it? Hey, we need you in these videos. Ooh, my good boy. Oh yes. Oh dear. Right, well, Friday. What was I saying then? Oh yeah, that's enough. That's I think I finished off with the situation with the internet. I'm not sure how long it's going to be before I'm up and running with that, but they'll let me know, and hopefully it will be soon. Right, so Friday just gone. My what do you call it? What are you doing? Friday just gone, the Kickstarter campaign for... Get down a minute. The Kickstarter campaign for Sentinels of the Multiverse Oblivion ended. They made over $1,200,000 on that campaign. Great work. So far... Well, what do I mean so far? That just means now that I've got everything that's available, which is nice. And what was it? The Sunday before, oh dear Lord, the Cthulhu deck building game finished, which was the day before the last thing, so you know about that one already. But they're done, they're sorted. It's just a case now of waiting for pledge managers to open up for other campaigns that I've backed. But that being said, hey ho, going to be fun this year. I'm just looking forward to stuff being delivered now. I really got to try and keep it off Kickstarter for the time being. There's so many things that I see that, oh I'd like that, oh I'd like that, but I really have to keep off Kickstarter for a while. I've got to save up because I really want to go over to Corfu and spend some time with Karina. So I'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Yeah, we're doing more RPG stuff tomorrow. This will be Tuesday the 15th of March. I'm saying tomorrow, that'll be today because this one we've probably been uploaded earlier. Today is Monday the 14th, but by the time I've started this off uploading, and I've got up tomorrow morning and found out that it's gone about 25 to 50, between 25 and 50% through, and then lost connection and started it up again. It's going to be about tea time tomorrow before it actually uploads. Can't wait for the new one to come up. But I'm saying this as though it is still Monday the 14th of March. Tomorrow we'll be doing more RPG kind of stuff. I've asked if I should take my cameras and my tripods and stuff, and the reply was basically, yeah, see what everybody thinks. And this was on Facebook Messenger, and I've had 2 thumbs up from a couple of others as well. So hopefully we can get it started. This could be fun, this one. So not sure what's going to happen yet, but we'll see. Friday coming is the preview evening for the new Arts and Health exhibition at Wigan Infirmary. I've got 3, possibly 4 pieces in there. I can't remember. I think I just donated 3. I can't. Well, when I say donated, I gave 3 in. I think. I cannot remember. So hopefully all them will be displayed. I'm going to make some a little bit of money on them this time, because what I do, I don't know, I've mentioned this before. The 3 Wishes charity that the Wigan and Lee, Brighton Wigan and Lee Health Trust supports it's called 3 Wishes, and they basically take a percentage of the sale for the 3 Wishes charity, which fine and dandy, okay by me. The rest of it comes to me, but what I will be doing is splitting half of it between me and Hospital Radio Racington, trying to raise funds for the hospital radio station. Speaking of which, we are doing a spot. What the heck's up with you? Speaking of which, in May, 13th, 14th and 15th of May, we're going to be doing a 48-hour sponsored broadcast. It will start at 6 PM GMT, and it will run through till 6 PM on Sunday. I will be there helping out on the Saturday with the 12 PM 6 to 6 PM slot, as I usually do on a Saturday anyway. But on Sunday I will be doing a show with a little help. So we're basically looking for sponsors. If anybody would like to sponsor us, please get in touch. Just drop me an email, let me know that you want sponsoring, and I can put you. I just really need what you want to sponsor, your name and address, and then I can pop it on the list. But I don't really want to ask for a lot, even if it's. I mean, I've taken it round to different people today. They just sponsored £5, which is fine and fair enough. Not. We don't want to be greedy. It's every little helps, as they say. So that's what we're trying for. Let's say if anybody would like to help out on that, please email me and let me know. What else? What I was going to say? What else was I going to say? Oh yes, I was asked over the weekend on one of my videos regarding first of all why I changed the colour scheme for one of the models. I think it was, oh dear Lord, what was her name from Zombicide? The one who's based on Amy Shuto from NCIS. The character I usually play, and can't remember what her name is. Oh, never mind. Sorry, it's Amy. It's based on Abby Shooter, that's it. It's Amy, I think her name is, in the thing. I got Amy from somewhere, I'm sure that's the character. Oh dear Lord. Right, so I was asked about that. Why? First of all, why I changed the colour scheme. And I was also asked as well, by somebody else on a different thing, why don't I take in commissions and orders for miniature painting? First of all, I'm going to cover these both now in order. So, in regards to why I changed the colour scheme, the simple reason being, as I've said in almost every one of my videos, you buy the model, that's it, you've bought the model. You buy the paints, you buy the brushes, they are yours. What you also buy, which is completely, well, I'm saying buy, but what comes free with every one of those purchases, well, with the purchases of the brushes and the paints, is what they call an artist's license. It means you can do what you want. It's the same with arts. When you buy paints and brushes for painting wall hanging arts, it's called an artist's license. Everybody who buys paints and brushes gets that free with every purchase. It basically means you can do what you want, and I strongly recommend people to do that, because if we do every model, every painting is the same, it's going to be boring, because you look at it and you can't tell which one's yours and which one's somebody else's. You know, so we all have a different eye, we all have a different way of looking at things, and we all have our own personalities. Everybody is unique and individual, and that's what our models should be. Okay, in some cases, as I've said before, if we're painting chapters of Space Marines from Warhammer 40k, or painting historical models, you try to base them as close as you can to the actual uniform. If you don't quite have the colours but you've got something that's very similar, then that's fair enough, but 9 times out of 10 you try to get it spot on. So you wouldn't do, as I said before, you wouldn't do salamanders in pink, you would do them in green because that's the colour they are. You wouldn't do Emperor's Children in black because they're pink and purpley kind of colours, aren't they? You wouldn't do British Commandos, World War II ones, in bright orange. You'd do them in khaki green and colours like that. You know, that's how it works. When it's historical or there's a set colour for doing things, then yes, you stick with that colour because that is a uniform and that's what you're supposed to do. By all means, you can personalise things around that. Like for instance, with my salamanders, I've painted them all the same green, I've painted them all the same way, but the flames and the decoration that I've done on the models themselves are different. So I personalised it that way. I always look for individuality because I do not agree with everything being the same. I hate homogeny. It zaps the soul, it zaps the creativity if everything is the same. What we want is some things that are individual. So that's the reason I changed the colours. I want them to be my models, not a copy of somebody else's. So I hope that's that covered. I don't want to sound flippant, I don't want to sound as though I'm offended by the question. It's a question. I will never be offended by a question. I will always try my best to answer any question, any query I have. And I'm bringing this up in this because it's not set as a Q&A, but it's just something I would like to cover in here. It allows me to, I mean, I suppose I could have done it as part of the Q&A, but because it wasn't done for the Q&A, I'm covering it in this video. Now the second point that I was asked was about taking commissions for painting models. I don't advertise myself as a painter for commissions. If anybody asks me to do something like that, then I will do my best to do so, and depending on what's going on with me at that particular time, I may have to say I can't at the moment, but if you can wait or find somebody else, that's fair enough. If anybody asks me for to paint some miniatures for them, I'm not averse to the idea, but I don't class myself. I'm not a professional painter. I'm not a painter that goes into a great amount of detail. What you would get is basic, good quality, tabletop standard miniatures. I don't do display pieces. So if it's a case you've got some figures that you want painting and you don't want to do them yourself, or you don't feel as though you're capable of doing them yourself, which I strongly disagree with that aspect. I believe that everybody is capable of doing it. Everybody has the ability to do so. It's just the time, the patience and the effort that goes into it that you need to put to one side, or you need to invest in order to practice and build up your painting techniques. But I strongly believe that everybody is capable of doing this, and everybody has the ability to do this. It's just something you may not want to do. That's fair enough. If you don't want to paint your figures, you don't have to. What was I going to say then? I've forgotten. Completely dragged myself off topic. Hate it when that happens. But yeah, I'll try and babble on a bit more and see if it comes back to me. So yeah, if anybody does want me to paint anything for them, as long as they're not asking for anything more than really good quality, tabletop standard miniatures, then I will be happy to do so. But the thing is, I don't want to make this into a business. This is my hobby. I've said before, I've done a video discussing this particular topic before. 6 years ago I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia. My concentration levels go. My memory is poor at best, and my stress levels sort of like go from up there to down there to up there. Same with anxiety and depression. It can vary different days. Painting is a way to relax for me, and it's also a way for me to de-stress myself, to help me with my concentration, to give me something to focus on, and to give me something to look forward to. I've covered this before, because each model I'm looking forward to seeing the finished product. I'm enjoying the painting aspect, but it's the something to look forward to, the optimism and the hope that brings to me psychologically is the reason I do these paintings. And to turn that into a business which would take that away from me is very, very scary. I would hate for it to overwhelm me and just bog me down, so it puts me off painting. But as long as I don't get too many at the same time, I will be happy to paint models for anybody who asks. Can't say further than that, really. So if anybody does want any painting done, get in touch. If I can do it at the time, I will do. It's just a case of it'll be a case of sorting out some prices for it, but apart from that, should be right. I don't know what else I was going to say. I did have something in mind for talk about tonight, and I can't remember what it was. Oh yes, I forgot I was going to do the Q&A last week. I'd had quite a busy couple of days. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to do as much as I was hoping to get done. I was just that preoccupied with other things that I completely forgot about the video. I will try my best to get it put up this week. Well, just get it filmed and put up this week. So if you were waiting for a video going up and you had questions answered, then I'm sorry. It's my fault. One thing drove out another, and I was completely distracted with other things to think about it. Plus, saying that as well, I was getting really frustrated with my internet connection, because the last video I uploaded, I started it on Thursday night before I went to bed, so it will be about somewhere between 12 and 1 o'clock. I got up on Friday morning to find that it was around halfway through before I'd lost connection. I'd started it up again, and it's only actually finished uploading. What time would it be? About somewhere between 4 and 5 o'clock that night. So even if I had filmed it, I couldn't have done anything with it until Friday night. And unfortunately though, I had too many things going on that day that I just got myself completely distracted and forgot all about it. But this week on Friday, as far as I know, I've got nothing happening during the day. So until about 4 o'clock, well, 4 o'clock-ish, when I'll be going to the preview for the Arts and Health exhibition. So there we are. That's the reason that a Q&A didn't go up on Friday. Just hoping that I can get something done, and I'm hoping this changeover to the new internet speed will be sooner rather than later. Ah dear, because I have the feeling that this video is going to be finally finishing about what time is it now? It's about 9:30 now on Monday night, whatever you want to call it. I've got a feeling it's probably going to end up being the same time tomorrow when it decides to finish uploading. Well, not to worry. So, is there anything else I want to discuss before I say ta-ra? Not that I can think of. So, I have my miniature that I'm going to be using for my D&D. It needs painting, so I'm going to wrap up this this video, and I'm going to get on with priming. Well, washing the bottle first, and then I can prime it, and hopefully I can either start painting it tonight, or if not, I'll take it to the art club in the morning and get it painted there. Or at least make a start on it, get the base coats on. So, that being said, I'm going to say farewell now. So, I don't know whether Laddie's asleep or not. He's just lying down at the side of me, not making a sound. I'm not going to disturb him. So anyway, from Laddie and from me, until next time, take care, God bless, and bye for now.